Your love operates outside of time and space. This love, your love, it is beyond the physical realm, the physical rules, even astrology, even the planets and the cosmos. It's deeper, it's beyond this. The main operating levels and layers are of the soul. Maybe you're somebody who really sees into the soul of people and things, and into relationships as well. And I feel that the love that meets you, seeks you, that is with you, is also a love that operates there mainly. It's beyond all the physical stuff. It doesn't mean, of course, that you're not having a physical experience or interaction with it in some way, but it's like its main operating system and location is of the soul. Its main purpose is of the soul, of that energy. It's a very deep teaching, learning of the soul. So these are teaching learnings of the soul. It's not just like your character, your avatar, your physical that will carry those lessons or understandings. It's like your spirit and its evolution in itself that carries it with it, okay? I especially feel this message is for somebody who's very giving, very intuitive. You could have a lot of water placements. It's possible. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But even if not, you show up as the Queen of Cups, as somebody who really wants to give, to care for, who is empathetic, who is very offering with their heart, very free with their heart. Maybe you have or like long flowing hair, literally. Or maybe this is like a mermaid type of energy or a spacey cosmic type vibe, okay? There's creative feeling here that I'm getting. You don't have to be female, by the way, just because it's the Queen of Cups. I'm getting both genders here. But somebody who's just very, you're very giving. There's a lot about your physical attributes, which is interesting because the message is like not about that. It's like the opposite. But I'm seeing a lot about your physical coming through, your body. Especially like personal areas on your body. Maybe you have a unique physique or a very noticeable physique. Like you could have not like a very large behind. Like you could have a more slim or, something behind. Or you could feel like you're very natural in your chest area. You could feel like you have really long arms or something, or that your proportions are unique somehow, or that the way that your proportions move or bend are unique. But there's also like an elegance here. You could be somebody, this won't be for everyone, of course. This, you don't have to resonate with all of these physical attributes for this to be your message. There's a reason that this is finding you now. But somebody could also be, I'm getting the word hermaphrodite, and I don't know if that's the proper term to use anymore. Because that's a whole, there's a lot there. So this is with all love and respect. I hope that whoever that reaches, that's the proper term, and I'm sorry if it's not. But some people who are also just like, they're born female, but they also have like male parts, for example, or there's like, different, like there could be something different. Again, that is not for everyone though here. That's just for maybe one or two people. Okay, so aside from all of that, this is amazing energy. This love energy is really beyond, okay? And you've got the 10 of Pentacles here with the 5 of Wands in reverse as well, which tells me that the signature energy of this love in the physical has a lot to do with just stability. There's not a lot of battle, conflict, chaos. It's not a fight. It's a stable, equal thing. It doesn't mean that nothing ever happens or is ever disrupted, or that you don't have kinks to work through when you are with a person in this life. It doesn't mean like, oh, we had an argument. It's not that. That's, if you're even viewing things this way, then the soul has not probably come to this stage it wants to come to really embrace and see at the level that it wants to, like where there's still some opening and blooming to be done, right? If that makes sense. I hope this is making sense. But this just says that at its resting point, at a point where this is more embraced and united and together, that this is completely supported in the physical realm, so that soul aspect of it can bloom and prosper. This also feels like it says that all that you give and care and the way that you operate in this world, and it's not always just about like giving of yourself and caring and being self-sacrificial. That's not it either. It's just like the way that you are, this energy that you are, no matter what, like it just is, you is supported. It's part of what receives that support in the physical. And it feels like also the more that you are embracing yourself, and just allowing yourself to know that you always are, that you're always right, how you're supposed to be, or that you're always, in the right frequency, everything else from there also falls into place. It's not about scrambling around trying to figure out who's doing what and where fits there and how you're supposed to adjust that. It's more about being in your own energy, and then everything fits from there. I also feel you got the World in reverse on the bottom of the deck, and I feel that this is telling you that the solution, or the finding what you're searching for, seeking for, especially in love, connection, union, it isn't somewhere that you have to search or look. It's not something that is not already here. Like, this is already here. Okay? It's already present. It's already with you, within you, with you, maybe literally in your life, your partner. It's not also only about one person. But I do feel that the love that you experience and create, and those that you join with on the same frequency, it's like supernova. It's really beyond the rules and the bounds and the confinements and the placements and the status and the way of being, and like all of those physical boundaries and bounds, and like it's just beyond that. It's so much more. It's so much deeper. It's not ruled by this. It's only supported by this. It's not about the physical. Also, I just want to add this because we're in a physical experience for a reason, and there's points of this physical to enjoy and to appreciate, and there's a good reason that we're here and we're in it, right? So this isn't about needing to like transcend it or go beyond it in such a way. It's just to say like all of the things that you might think need to be in the physical might not also, for a love 626. It might not be what you think it needs to be, because it's so much about the energy. It could be a sign, or a culture, or a person who has a certain job or looks a certain way, or whatever, that you would never think would be compatible or work, or that you would expect. But it just like, it's exactly right. It's exactly the frequency, the energy that it's supposed to be. So 818. Wow. Also, there could be challenges with articulation or a throat chakra block, because I felt like that whole message was like extra hard to deliver. And you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse behind this, so that could be something that dances around in this connection. By the way, you can always email FrequencyOfTheHeart@gmail for personal reading inquiries. We have a special for the whole month of December, 22 minutes, $45, 3-day delivery. Just email if you're interested.